Bismillah الرحمن الرحیم. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be upon you, dear brothers and sisters. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept all of our deeds so far in this month of Ramadan. Today is the 26th day of the month of Ramadan, and the night before the 27th is one of those nights that has been recommended to be considered as another chance of Laylatul Qadr. So inshallah we try to stay up the night of the before 27th, the eve of the 27th, and do the a'mal and the rituals of this night together. The dua for the day, the 26th day, is very beautiful. It says, Bismillah الرحمن الرحیم. Allahumma ij'al sa'yi fiha mashkura. O Allah, on this day, make my efforts worthy of appreciation. وَذَنْبِي فِيهِ مَغْفُورًا, and my sins forgiven. وَعَمَلِي فِيهِ مَقْبُولًا, and my deeds accepted. وَعَيْبِي فِيهِ مَسْتُورًا, and my flaws concealed. يَا أَسْمَعَ السَّامِعِينَ, O the best of those who hear. We ask on the very beginning phrase and statement of this dua to have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our deeds and elevate them to the level of becoming mashkur and appreciated. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to appreciate a deed, that appreciation is much different from the way we show gratitude and the way we appreciate. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to thank a servant for a deed they have done, the effects of that appreciation is much different, and it's beyond our understanding and imagination. وَذَنْبِي فِيهَا مَغْفُورًا, and my sins forgiven. The month of Ramadan is that golden time, is that a special opportunity to have the sins forgiven, to ask for the forgiveness of the sins. If we want to compare it, if we want to a more understandable example about this, is that, for example, you say on Black Friday, the big stores go on having everything, every item that they have on sale, a special sale. People line up before the stores, wait the entire night to get in and purchase a simple item that is the price of it is much different. If we want to make an example to just understand the opportunity of the month of Ramadan, we can think of it like that. Month of Ramadan is that a special time where you have a special opportunity to seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is opening the gates of forgiveness on this month. The third 10 nights of this month, we said the other day that are the days of getting freed from the chains of the hellfire. So dhanbi fiha maghfura. On this day, O Allah, help me, assist me to seek forgiveness and accept this effort of mine and forgive my sins. وَعَمَلِي فِيهَا مَقْبُولًا. There's a difference between correctness of a deed versus it being accepted. You might pray the salat correctly. You might do all the ahkam of it correctly. You might make the wudu correctly. But whether it's getting accepted or not is a different concept. You might do your fastings correctly. You wouldn't invalidate your fasting by any of the actions. But it being accepted or not is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to commit or to perform deeds and rituals that are accepted by Him, the Almighty. Well, if the deeds are accepted, then they will have direct effect in our lives. They asked Imam as-Sadiq alayhi salam that how should we know that if our salats are accepted or not? Imam refers to a verse of the Holy Quran that says, Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar, and then says, see if your prayer is forbidding you from indecency and dishonor. If that is the effect of your prayer, know that your prayer is accepted. So the most important concern of a believer is that whether their deeds are accepted or not. By the end of Ramadan, this is our concern. Oh Allah, have you accepted the fastings that I have performed throughout all these days from the beginning of the month of Ramadan or not? Have you accepted my salat throughout the life? Have you accepted my recitation of the Quran? And so on and so forth. وَعَيْبِي فِيهِ مَسْتُورًا, and my flaws concealed. Concealing the sins, concealing the flaws, concealing the incompletenesses of others is very important. We all have flaws and incompletenesses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is known to be Sattarul Uyub, the protector of the secrets and flaws. Reputation of a believer is so important that it has been said that it's equivalent to the respect of the Kaaba. Why? Because most of the times reputation is that very last barrier for someone to stay in Islam, to stay within the frame of the faith. When someone's reputation is ruined, then basically they have nothing else to lose. We are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our uyub to be mastur, conceal our flaws on this day. For that to happen, we have to learn that divine etiquette of being able to conceal the flaws of others. In today's world, with the social media and all the other technological advancements that we have, it's so easy to distribute the qualities, the negative qualities that some other people have, and they don't want to share it with others. If we see something from someone, if we see a flaw, we better conceal it and help that person wake up by himself, and instead of going and distributing it amongst the community. So that's very important. If we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to conceal our flaws, we have to practice it ourselves too. We have to conceal the flaws and incompletenesses of others. Ya asma as-sam'in, O the best of those who hear. Thank you so much. Keep us in your du'as. Wassalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.